Have you ever felt a chill run down your spine watching a group of powerful figures, their eyes wide, tongues out, stomping their feet in perfect earth-shaking unison? That's the Haka, a performance that's both intimidating and deeply moving. But what is the story behind this incredible display of strength and unity? Let's dive into the world of the Haka. The origin of the Haka is woven into Māori mythology. Legend tells of the sun god, Tamanute Abai, who had two wives, Hainramati, the summer maiden, and Haintakua, the winter maiden. The child born to Tamanui Te Abi and the summer maiden was Tainror. On hot summer days, the shimmering, quivering air you see rising from the ground is said to be Tainror dancing for his mother. This trembling movement is the foundation of the Haka, represented by the vibrating hands of the performers. So the Haka isn't just a war dance, as many people believe. While it was traditionally performed by warriors before battle to show their strength and intimidate opponents, its purpose is far broader. The Haka is a powerful expression of a tribe's pride, strength, and unity. It's used to welcome distinguished guests, to acknowledge great achievements, to celebrate occasions, and to mourn at funerals. Each Haka tells a story, a piece of tribal history, a legend, or a tribute to an ancestor. The gestures, the facial expressions, the words chanted, every element has a deep meaning. There are many different types of Haka performed by various iwi or tribes across New Zealand. One of the most famous is the Kamate. This Haka was composed in the 1820s by Te Rauparaha, a chief of the Ingetoa tribe. The story goes that he was being pursued by his enemies and hid in a food pit. As he heard them approaching, he muttered, "Kamate, Kamate," meaning, "It is death, it is death." But when the pit was opened, he was greeted by a friendly chief. Overjoyed, he emerged into the light and exclaimed, "Ka'ora, Ka'ora," meaning, "It is life, it is life." This powerful story of survival and triumph is why the K-Mate is performed by New Zealand as national rugby team. The All Blacks, before their matches, it's their way of channeling that history and strength. But the All Blacks aren't the only ones. The Haka is a living, breathing part of Māori culture. It's taught in schools, performed at cultural festivals, and is a vital way for Māori people to connect with their heritage and their ancestors. Beyond New Zealand, the Haka's influence has spread to other Polynesian nations. In Tonga, they have the Sepitau. In Samoa, it's the Savatau. In Fiji, the Sebi. Each has its own unique history, movements, and chants, but they all share that same powerful spirit of cultural identity and pride. These aren't just copies of the Māori Haka. They are distinct cultural treasures, each telling the story of its own people. When you watch these performances, it's important to understand the context and the respect they command. It's not just a show. It's a sacred cultural expression. The fierce facial expressions, known as the pukana, for women and wetarau for men, showing the whites of the eyes and sticking out the tongue, are not just for intimidation. They are a display of deep emotion and commitment to the performance, a channeling of spiritual power. From its mythological roots in the quivering summer air to its modern-day presence on the world stage, the Haka is a profound testament to the resilience, history, and spirit of the Māori people and their Polynesian cousins. It's a story told not just with words, but with the entire body and soul. So the next time you see a Haka, look beyond the intimidating display. See the history, feel the passion, and respect the powerful cultural story being shared right before your eyes. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed learning about the Haka, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more cultural deep dives. See you next time.